Okay, let us see best illustrative example on forces just on vertical plane using pressure prism method. So let us see. A rectangular plate 3 meter by 5 meter is immersed vertically in water such that the 3 meter side is parallel to the water surface. Determine the hydrostatic force and center of pressure if the top edge of the plate coincide with the water surface if the top edge of the plate is 2 meters below the water surface. So we have two problems. So how do you compute? So you have rectangular cross section, 3 meters by 5. So 5 meters is immersed vertically. So 3 meters is parallel to the water surface. So how do you compute H bar, HCP, center of pressure, G, etc. So let us see. So the first example, the first solution will be just you can have HCP, which is just the center of pressure, IG, which is the moment of inertia about center of gravity of the plate, divided by A times H bar plus H bar. Then you have to find this IG, which is the moment of inertia about center of gravity of the object. So you have this equation. So BH cube over 12. So B is this one, parallel to the water surface, H is this one. So you get this result. So Y is going down. So HCP will be 3.33 meter. So once you find HCP, then you can have just hydrostatic force. So as usual, we have this equation. We know this, but we will use pressure prism method. So we will check with this result, gamma H bar times area. So H bar is center of this 5 meter, which is 2.5 over 2. Then you get 367.88 as usual. But we are going to use pressure prism. So for fig B, which if it is 2 meter below the water surface, which is the edge of the plate, then you have HCP. This is HCP 4.963 meter. So once you get this one, then you have to find H bar will be 2 meter. You will add. So this just you have to add H bar 2 meter plus the previous result. Then 5 over 2 plus 2. Then you have 662.18. So these are just we are going to use as a check. But solution should be using pressure prism method. So using pressure prism method, when the plate is coincide with water surface, what will happen? So force acting on elemental, just on this elemental area, dF will be gamma times dV. So gamma times dA times B, just you have area of this cross section dy by B, then you have to multiply. So since this is smaller triangular portion of the hydrostatic force, then integrating both sides, then you get this force equation. Force, which is hydrostatic force, which is half gamma H times B. Then we are going to use this equation, which is total resultant hydrostatic force, which is horizontal, 1 over 2, 9.81, thus 5 square, which is, it coincides with water surface, then 367.88 kilonewton at 2/3 of 5, which is at 33 meter, 3.33 meter from water surface, or at 1/3 of 5 from the base. From the base, you can find this result. So this is just a general sketch of the pressure prism method. So as you note, the volume of the pressure prism equals the magnitude of the resultant force acting on one side of the surface, which is just to be calculated. Already we have seen. So the center of pressure is given by just center of pressure. You can use integration method. XP is 1 over total volume. Integrate X dV, then you can find. And YP is 1 over V. Integrate Y dV. So just X is going from where to where, and Y is just you can integrate. Therefore, the pressure force is the volume of the prism in magnitude, just acting at the centroid of the prism, normal to the surface. So normal to the surface, which is FR. So how do you compute? Let us see. If it is below 2 meters, So when the plate is 2 meters below the surface, then you have to just have some equation, force gamma times volume, then gamma times A minus A1. A is total area, then if you subtract A1, then from this you can find the location. So half gamma H times H, H is the total from here up to here, then B is the dimension, which is width, then half of gamma H1 times H1 square. So you can subtract this one to get A2. So I think you can find the resultant force, which is important. Below 2 meters, which is for trapezoidal region, which is this region, you can see, you can have this equation. 7 square minus 2 square. 7 is total height. If you subtract 2, then you have, this is the resultant force, which is pressure prism, which is this one. So we will apply pressure prism method, which is important. Just like a trapezoidal cross section, you can find this region. So this is the resultant force. So center of pressure can be found using composite area method, which is very important. Total CT you have times total area minus C1 A1, because we know this triangle. So this is a trapezoidal section. So we are going to calculate about this point. So C will be just from 7, just 7 over 3 CT total, H over 3 from the base, then again times half of this one. You can multiply half times gamma, 7 times 7, which is this, the bigger triangle, then minus this one again. Then A total, again similarly you have these areas, A1 again the smaller area, then you will get the pressure prism. Which is just, it looks like trapezoidal structure like this. This is the pressure prism. So what will be the resultant force and location, CP? So 2.04. So just we found 2.04. So 2.04 is from the base. Then I think you can calculate from the top. If you subtract this one, then you can find 4.96 meter. This is the center of pressure. Below water surface, similar with the previous one. You can see 4.96. 4.96. This is HCP. HCP is 4.963 if it is below 2 meter. So we are just calculating below this one because 2 meter below. So it will be a trapezoidal structure. So you can calculate this. So since you have trapezoidal cross section, just we apply this one from the base. You go, and from the total you subtract this area, which is 5 plus 2 over 3, 1/3 of 2, centroid of this one. Then the remaining portion will be the trapezoidal cross section, which is pressure prism. So 4.96 meter below water level. So below water level, just calculation of the center of pressure. So I think it is best. So we will continue other problem. Thank you. Okay, so this is all about today's tutorial. Hopefully you liked the video. If you have any comment or doubt regarding this topic, please let me know and write down in the comment section below. I will definitely reply on it. So please like, share this video with your friends and subscribe to my channel to get more videos on similar examples. Okay, thanks for watching.